He is known to be one of the best coaches who led Gor Mahia to winning the KPL, that is in 2017 and in 2018. And he is a man who was nicknamed Kerr, a Luo word that means a president. I'm talking about none other than Dylan Kerr, the coach of the former Gor Mahia coach who came, who saw, and who conquered, who is now joining us live. Coach Dylan Kerr, thank you so much for creating time for us.
It's fantastic to speak to you, and I miss all my friends and family in Kent. It's been a long time.
Thank you so much also for accepting our request, Coach. And now looking at everything right now, first and foremost, I would like to know, how are you doing? How is your family doing? You lead a new team in South Africa, the Baroka FC. How is the whole team doing, and how is the bigger family, your bigger family in UK doing at this time?
Well, obviously you didn't know that my mum passed away last year. She was really ill, but she was supposed to die. She was supposed to. They gave her till the end of May last year, but she lasted until mid-September. So the rest of the family are all okay, and we're just trying to stay as safe and healthy and mentally happy as much as we can. But thank you for asking.
And now, Coach, talking about even the death, we received the death of the long-serving Gor Mahia driver Patrick Osewe, mostly known as Agwambo, who was a very close friend to you. I've seen you really sent out your regrets of his death last evening. Who was Patrick Osewe to you, Coach?
It was probably my brother, in Kenya, and one of the most amazing men who just had this infectious smile and this infectious laugh that every morning, when he used to pick me up to go to training, he just used to make my day. Early in the morning, I practically spent the whole day with him. And when I found out, it was Shaban, the goalkeeper, that sent me a message. And I was devastated because I'd not long spoken to Patrick. But unfortunately, he hasn't got the social media that many people have. So it was only every now and then that he would call, and I was just devastated. Probably out of a lot of people that have passed away, somebody like Patrick, who basically drove the bus for Gor Mahia, drove it badly, by the way, especially at night. When we were driving from Kisumu all the way back to Nairobi, we used to have to stop at Naivasha to fill him with coffee and Coca-Cola just to keep him awake. But it was just funny because we had a thing. Whenever I used to see him when he picked me up in the morning, I used to shout, "Osewe!" And then he would always shout back, "Dylan!" and start laughing. And I'm going to miss that. I came to Kenya, not only just meeting so many good people in and out of football, but the Kenyan people, I took them to their heart and they took to mine. And apart from the ones that give me konyagi, I'll never forget them. I'll never forgive them for
Yeah, indeed, he was a great man, Coach, and he's going to be highly missed. But looking at now the lockdown and everything that has been happening around a coronavirus pandemic, what have you been missing most at this time?
Just the day-to-day, seeing the players and, being on the training field and doing what I like to do, which is coach. And it came at a time where we'd actually just started to turn the corner with results and performances. It's a lot difficult, when you go to a team that's struggling in the league, which Baroka were. They were bottom when I joined.
Yeah.
And, it took me a frustrating time to get my work visa for reasons that I don't know.
Yeah.
But after that, once we started, to start to put a little bit of a performance in place, we started to get results. But ultimately, that came to an end with this coronavirus, which, is not as big as it is in the UK and in Europe and in America. But I'm praying and I'm hoping that it doesn't get as big. They said to me that they're very, very lucky, and they don't wish it on anybody else.
Yeah. Say hi to your daughter.
Hello. Say Mambo. Mambo, yeah.
And
Coach, we're talking to people in Kenya.
Yeah, and coach, now looking at your career in East Africa, you are at Simba at a certain point, and then you came to Kenya, guiding Gor Mahia to winning the 2017 and 2018 KPL trophy. Then again, you moved to Black Leopards in South Africa. Then it didn't go the way you planned. Now you are at Baroka. You've had the taste of two leagues, the ABSA Premiership in South Africa and now the Kenyan Premier League. What can you say? How do you rate the two leagues?
Look, you can't really discuss, what the two leagues are about. I mean, my intention wasn't to leave Gor Mahia. The way it happened. The way it happened was, I just thought, winning back-to-back titles, and there were issues in the football. Towards the end of the second season, with us not being able to, pay salaries, pay the players. So there was a lot of things in the background that was happening, and I just felt that when the offer came, it came out of the blue. My football was always the first thing in life, but was always second, and I had to change it around. I put my mum first rather than my football.
And now looking at the both KPL and ABSA Premiership, these are two leagues in Africa which are being suspended due to the coronavirus pandemic. Here last week, Thursday, FKF President Nick Mwendwa declared Gor Mahia as the champions for the 2019-2020 season. Looking at the ABSA Premiership, what are they telling you? Are you going to resume the league, or you are going to cancel it altogether?
Honestly, I honestly don't know. That's the most frustrating thing with this football at the moment. Nobody has an answer to the problem. The problem is, everybody's got an opinion. Financially, it's going to hurt a lot of clubs who were supposed to meet this week, but we haven't heard anything.
And coach, before we finish, I'm being told our time is almost up. The Gor Mahia fans would really love to hear from you. Are you in a position to still sing the national anthem for Gor Mahia at this time?
I only do the "Oh Gor Mahia." That's the only thing I remember. I haven't sung it for a long, long time. But for my time in Kenya, look, I mean, I never got to say goodbye to a lot of people. But my Facebook, my Twitter, I mean, I speak to a lot of Kenyan people every day.
Yeah.
And just by saying, good morning, just by saying Erokomano, just by saying Tibim or Telalala.
Thank you so much, coach.
It makes people laugh.
True.
It makes people laugh because it's Kenyan people are part of my life, and they will forever be part of my life. And I hope to one day, very, very soon, when this coronavirus has disappeared, come back and start drinking some more Tuska Baridi.
Thank you so much, coach, for talking to us. We wish you all the best in everything. We hope that normalcy is going to return soon, and we are going to meet one-on-one and talk more about football.
Can't wait. I'm sorry I look so bad. And
you look good. You look good.
I've got my Manchester United jersey on. So
glory, Manchester. Thank you so much, coach. There you have it, the former Simba SC in Tanzania, the former Gor Mahia, the former Black Leopards FC in South Africa, and currently Baroka FC coach Dylan Kerr talking to us about the effects coronavirus has had on his players in South Africa, and also how his normal schedule has been disrupted. And looking at the situation right now, he is hoping that normalcy is going to return soon so that they can get back to the league and also continue doing what he loves most, playing football.